it sounds like you do some advising and some investing, and you work with probably younger and early stage founders.
Yeah.
What would be one piece of advice that maybe you find yourself saying this repeatedly, or just something that, you wished you would have heard when you were an early stage founder? What is the one thing that jumps out that's like, think about this?
Well, a couple of things I think probably come to mind that I hear myself talking a lot with early stage founders. One, really think about the structure of your company, right? The term partner gets used way too casually.
Probably.
Right?
Yeah.
And who should be an owner, who should be a partner, who should be an employee, right? Those relationships need to be well thought out and codified early.
Yes.
Not expensively codified, but just codified enough so that you don't end up with really expensive arguments later, right? In case of success.
Yeah.
It's kind of like, a little bit of preparation avoids a lot of problems later.
Yep.
So think about that in terms of, what are the critical, and identify what are the roles everybody's going to play, and make sure that everybody's expectations of what it's going to take are on the same page. Because, giving birth to something is messy and painful, right? And we just ask your mom. And you have to make sure that everybody who you're bringing in at that level has the same level of dedication you do.
Yeah.
Otherwise, move them to the next category, So that's one thing. Make that really clear and concise. Two, as you just said, do your homework, right? You got to go out and research every aspect of this business that you can think about, and then present your business to people, and not to the investors yet, but to advisors or other people in the industry, to learn and have them discover the places you haven't done your homework yet.
Absolutely.
So you go back and do more homework, and then if you do get funded, don't spend it. Right?
I just heard that today.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just hold on.
Yeah, I mean, you don't need a fancy office.
No.
You don't need fancy, furniture. You don't need fancy computers. Well, maybe one or two people might need fancy computers, but just just make sure that
Spend wisely.
Spend wisely. Be careful. Make sure that every dollar is, as they say in the movies, every dollar's got to show up on screen, right? Anything that doesn't directly impact the customer experience is wasted dollar. And be incredibly critical on what features, whatever it is, need to be in that initial release, right? So that you don't, feature creep yourself into oblivion.
God, that's great. Yeah. Well, thank you very much. Cheers.
My pleasure. Look forward to talking again.
Enjoy.